Before starting this video, I have something to confess. This week, I almost didn't manage to make this video. I just couldn't get myself to work. No, it's not because of you. You guys know I'm always excited to come up with something valuable for you. But honestly, for the past week, every time I sat down, I just stared at my laptop for hours, doing absolutely nothing. Emails piled up, deadlines passed, and I kept asking myself, what's wrong with me? Why am I so lazy? Eventually, I had to stop and face what was really going on. I wasn't lazy. I was just so burnt out. To put it simply, many people know burnout as a state of ongoing stress that drains you mentally, emotionally, and physically. It's not the same as feeling tired or having a bad day. It's deeper. And the worst part, it can sneak up on you before you even notice. But hey, if you haven't noticed, you're watching this video, which means I somehow pulled myself together to finish it, right? So, in today's video, we are going to talk about 5 clear signs you are burnt out, not lazy, and easy tips to recharge your energy. So let's get into it. Alright, first, let's check out 5 signs you might be dealing with burnout. Sign number 1. You are constantly exhausted. Constant exhaustion is the very first sign, not just tired from a busy day, but a deep fatigue that doesn't go away. You sleep a lot, but still wake up drained. Even small and common tasks like replying to a message or getting dressed, it feels like a mountain to climb. Let's think about a particular example. It's Monday morning and you slept 8 hours the night before. You open your eyes in the morning and the first thing you feel isn't energy but dread. It's just another day of work, something you are so used to for years, but it feels so overwhelming. Has that ever happened to you? Though this is sometimes a sign of illness, in which case you should have a checkup immediately. It can also be your body shutting down from carrying invisible stress for too long. This isn't laziness. It's a warning sign. A sign that you're mentally and emotionally burnt out. Sign number 2. You have no motivation. A lack of motivation is another strong sign. You are no longer excited about things that once lit you up. Even things you were once passionate about now feels like a burden. Let's take a real example. There's a game you used to be so eager to play. You once had tons of ideas, energy, and things to do. Now, you still think of it as something you love, but you just never start the game. You find yourself doing anything else, avoiding and escaping from something that once gave you joy. When your brain is no longer finding meaning and purpose in what you do, it starts to shut down, not physically, but mentally and emotionally. And that's burnout creeping in. Sign number 3. You get irritated easily. Irritability is a powerful signal of emotional burnout. You find yourself snapping at things that never used to bother you. You lose patience quickly because everyone and everything is too much. Let's take a real example. A teammate sends you a simple, "How you doing today?" message. But instead of feeling supported, you feel pressure or even anger. Your mind jumps to, "Great, you're just a friendly opener before they dump more work on me." This isn't just irritability. It's a sign that your emotional tank is empty. Burnout doesn't only drain your body, it affects your heart, your relationships, and your ability to feel connected. Sign number 4, you cannot stay focused. Brain fog is one of the first signs when burnout sets in. You find it hard to concentrate, even on simple tasks. You forget meetings, misplace your phone, or zone out during conversations. It's not just a distraction, it's a breakdown in your ability to process and retain information. Let's take a real example. You open your inbox to reply to an email. 10 minutes later, you have reread the same sentence multiple times and still don't absorb it. You feel slow, confused, and frustrated with yourself. This isn't always laziness or a sign of illness, which is when you should see a doctor as soon as you can. What I cover in this video is only the case that is cognitive overload. Burnout clouds your thinking and steals your mental sharpness. Sign number 5. You have a hyperphase. The hyperphase is one of the sneakiest signs of burnout. This is when you feel unstoppable, in the zone, working non-stop and craving more tasks to conquer. For example, there have been times when I feel so productive. I can work ever since dawn, skip lunch, sleep less, and I still feel like I can do more. But please be careful, because after hyper comes the crash. Then that comes the shift. You start feeling tired, but you ignore it. Then comes the anxiety. You start worrying that you won't be able to keep up with everything you've taken on. This phase might feel like your most productive time, but it's a setup. And if you're not careful, burnout hits hard. Now that you've seen the 5 clear signs of burnout, you probably already realize there's no magic fix that makes it all disappear. Burnout is something that builds up over time, and it doesn't easily vanish overnight. But here's the good news. There are practical steps you can take starting today to gently recharge. These tips are simple, realistic, and they've truly made a difference for me. So let me share with you 3 easy tips to recharge your energy after burnout. Tip number 1. Sleep hygiene and body movement. Let's talk about the basics, because deep sleep and gentle movement are 2 of your best tools to recharge. Good sleep hygiene starts with a fixed sleeping schedule. Make sure you sleep enough in a quiet environment, without screen time before bed. Besides, during the day, move your body just a little, especially for you guys who have an office job. Stretch, take a walk, or do some light yoga. Even 5 minutes can help your energy reset. Many people have told me they are too busy for that. So I'll show you how I actually fit it in my life. Right after waking up, I sit in silence for 5 minutes. At lunchtime, I take a short nap of around 15 minutes. Before bed, I do a short, deep breathing practice. No phone, no lights, just breathing. They may sound basic, but together, they are powerful tools to restore balance and protect you from burnout. Tip number 2. Reconnect with joy. When you're burnt out, joy is often the first thing to disappear. So one of my favorite ways to heal is to gently reconnect with it. Don't worry, joy doesn't have to be something big. Cook or order your favorite dish. Play that old playlist you loved when you were younger. Sing, doodle, dance, even for a few minutes a day. These little sparks remind your brain that life is more than just tasks and deadlines. Many people have told me they try hard to feel happy, but can't. Honestly, I do not have a way to force myself to feel joy either. I just want to tell you that you don't need to earn joy. You just need to make space for it, little by little. I truly hope everyone who is watching this video can overcome burnout. Tip number 3. Talk about it. When burnout hits, it's easy to feel isolated. But the first step in recovery is often to talk about it. Find someone you trust, a friend, a family member, or a therapist. Sharing how you feel can lighten the mental load. Sometimes just saying things out loud helps you process them. Many of my friends have said that they are too afraid to talk about burnt out because a lot of people still view it as a form of laziness or weakness. But here's the truth. Burnout is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of being overworked. It doesn't mean you're lazy. It means you've been pushing yourself too hard for too long. And the more we normalize talking about it, the more we can support each other. Also, you don't have to have it all figured out to talk. You don't need a solution, just someone to listen. The act of sharing helps shift your perspective, reduces anxiety, and reminds you that you're not alone. In the end, it's completely normal to feel burnt out or overwhelmed. That's part of life. This journey to recovery may take time, but the benefits are truly worth it. It's not about being perfect. It's about building resilience and learning to manage your energy. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you in any way, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye!